Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I am Susie. For those of you who might be new here, hello, welcome on in. My name is Susie. We are a dual income household of me and my husband, and we do cash stuffing. And this is everyone's favorite video, the Sunday cash stuffing. So basically, once a week, I get paid and I go down to the bank and I withdraw the money out of my bank account that I'm going to use for that week. So this is sinking funds and expenses that were going to be paid that week. So for rent for like the whole month or groceries for that week or anything like that, we pull that money out. This is just because when everything is attached to a card, I find it really easy to spend it all. And we're trying to help our finances. So this has been working for us. If you're interested in more about cash stuffing, feel free to look at my videos or anyone else's, but today we're going to go ahead and do that. So I do apologize. Last week there was no cash stuffing. Me and my husband were out of town. We went on a little trip. I did plan to do a budget video of that trip, but he ended up paying for all of it. So we didn't need to worry about that. My husband had some money left over from before we combined our finances that he was kind of dealing with because his parents were still on that account, and so he didn't want to like spook them by taking all the money out. I thought whatever, that was fine. So he used that money for our trip, which was very nice. So I didn't need to pay for anything. I don't exactly remember if I put everything where it was supposed to be last week. So we'll be making sure if this needs to be a double cash stuffing that we take care of that. And I did pull out some extra money just in case, but we ended up not using it. So I have quite a bit of cash here that might not look like it's part of any particular category. So I'm excited to get this stuff back in order. So let's begin. This is my coin purse. It had some dollar bills in it, but it is supposed to be for coins. Here's all the coins that we have for this week, which is a lot. It's definitely over, looks like maybe over $2 there. I put all of the coins from each week into a coin bank, and then at the end of the year, we will count how much money you would have saved if you just kept all your coins. So, let's go ahead and pull out the money. So I have money kind of floating around everywhere. Like I said, I really need to get everything in order. So we're gonna do a little bit of that real quick and just make sure that everywhere has a place to go. So that I'm not just holding on to it anymore and just spending it on whatever, because I if you're new here, you might not know, but if you're not, I highly believe in if you don't tell money where to go, it grows wings and flies away and it just seems to escape. So here is the money we specifically have to cash stuff with this week. 100 to, oh, it's backwards, that's annoying, it's okay. 100, 200, 300, 400, and 50, 500, and 20, 40, oh golly, 600, and 10, and 16. So I don't remember if we added any rent money from last week, so I pulled out extra rent money just in case because it's due on Wednesday. So we're going to start with our little binder here. This binder is the one I actually keep in my purse for when we go out. Oh, hold on. Just because it already has categories and stuff in it. Like, I find it really, really cool. And it just helps me keep track of everything. So let's see if we have any money left in here. Miscellaneous is empty. Gas is full. I think I need to get gas this morning, actually, so I might go ahead and double stuff cash just because I know I'm spending it today. And then groceries. What do we got in here? A 50. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stuff this first. So groceries is supposed to be at 75. So we're just going to go ahead and add what we're missing. Since we were out last week, we did not buy many groceries. There we are. Miscellaneous gets 15. Let's go ahead and use the already folded dollar bills. And then I did pull out that extra money for gas for this week, so I'm just gonna go ahead and double stuff this because sometimes the gas, like this gas money would need to last like a full week, and sometimes I'd be driving more than other times. So here we go. I don't think I'll be driving too much this week, but better to be safe than sorry. Before we hop into the binders here, I have a big announcement. So for the last 2 years since I've started this channel, I was contracted for a company where I was a chemist. Ever since then, I've been trying to actually join the company with an official role, with an official title, so I could get benefits, 401k, paid time off, health care, stuff like that. And I have gotten that, so I did officially get hired. My first day, like working for the company, is next Monday, so not tomorrow, but next Monday, as long as everything goes well. So we'll be talking a little bit about how that changes things with insurance coming out, with the 401k, and then I did get a pay increase. So we'll talk about that in the budgeting video that comes out when I first get paid. So it'll probably be 3 weeks from now, maybe a month from now, since they're on a 2-week pay cycle. I'm still going to be budgeting and cash stuffing every week. I'm not used to a 2-week pay cycle, so I'm just going to split paychecks in half and continue to do what we've been doing with my husband's paycheck and stuff. Because I do think that if we did a 2-week cycle, things might just get out of hand. Like even this is from just like 1 week off, and so I worry about changing that up. So I might slowly integrate a 2-week calculation, but right now I'm thinking about staying to 1 week and doing these every week still. So it's super exciting and I'm super happy about it, and we will talk more about it in the budget video, since like that's more of what it affects is like the weekly budgets. I don't know if I'll add more money to the sinking funds or not. A lot of the extra money from the raise or bonus or whatever you want to call it will be going towards savings. So, but I did want to let you know, and I'm super excited for it. So anyway, let's continue. This brown binder was my husband's, but when we combined our finances, we created a separate checking account that holds this money. So this has no job right now. I would love to give it a job, but I don't have one for it just yet. The pink binder is my binder. No money in personal or entertainment. Both car insurance and phone bill, which is what these two folders are only for me. My husband is still on his family's plan. It's just cheaper that way. This is my family's plan, so I'm also still on my family's plan because it is cheaper that way. They have not asked us to pay anything towards his plan, so we are not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, so I don't know if I stuffed these last week or not. I know I didn't record anything for you guys, sorry about that, but I don't know if I put any money in here. So this needs to be up to $509, pardon me. So we're gonna see if that's the case or not, and then we will make it up if it is not. So 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we need another $13 in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and condense this. Let me see, 20. Let's go ahead and add, actually, before we do all the condensing, just to make sure that we are on track. Okay. So we got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So $509. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and make that $10. Because these folders specifically, they get so many ones that just pushing that off for a little while would be nice. So I'm gonna do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Perfect. And this is due at the end of the year, so they pay it throughout the year, and then they tell me how much it was at the end, and I reimburse my parents. This is normally $650, so that is our goal by the end of the year, which seems about right. We've got, 3 months, and it's at 510, so pretty close there. And I'm just gonna do the same thing here, so 4, 5, 10, and then move all that into there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Perfect. And now look how thin the envelopes are, and they are not in need of condensing. So our next binder is this beautiful green. And this is our family binder, so anything that pertains both to me and my husband or animals or anything like that. So here's the time of truth to see if we filled our rent or not. So this needs to be $800. But we also have a 1 month ahead fund in here just in case. So this should be $1,600. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 1 month ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we are missing $200 in here. Totally fine. I pulled it out, like I said, but I've been using it to condense a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use it to condense a little bit more today. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 80, 90, 800. So we'll see if there's anything to condense or not, but we do have these hundreds. So I'm gonna pull all this out, and then we will use it as we need it and make sure that we have the $1,800 by the end of everything. Car maintenance gets $10. And I know this can be condensed, so let us see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. We probably can't do anything with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll just keep that as ones. Okay, we had to use $100 the other day because I bought windshield wipers. I'll be changing my oil today, so that'll be some money from here. And then my husband got an oil change as well last week or the week before we left for our trip. So that's why this is a little low, but it's fine. So 10 or 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $978. Next is pets. Pets also gets $10. I don't think they're in need of anything right now. I'll have to check and make sure they don't need flea medicine because we give it to them at the first of the month. 10 or 100, 200, 300, 400, 5. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 584. And that's fine. Let me make sure about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yep, that is fine. I'll keep the 10s in there just because sometimes when we buy like cat food and stuff, like we can use the 10s. Like that's fine. It doesn't need to be in larger denominations than that. Health and beauty. Health and beauty is getting 20. So this is up to 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, I think I'm going to, is it 20 and 6? I'm going to go ahead and condense that down. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 89. So $189, which is pretty good if you ask me. I'm a little biased though. Okay, so 100. Okay. Cool, perfect. I know we have some outstanding medical bills, so we will be able to pay those. Gifts. Ooh, should gifts get anything? Let me see how much is in here. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let me try that again. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55. 5. Okay, so we're going to change that in for 10. And we're going to change those two in for a 10. Okay, so we're at 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So $260. So I think we will go ahead. Actually, we have the extra money. I'm just going to fully fund this. I'm going to make this 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. So technically fully funded gifts is, I think, calculated at $500, but we definitely don't need that much because 2 of the people we decided we were doing Christmas with are not interested. So that only leaves 2 other people, and we only do like $30 for Christmas, so we will not be spending this money, so there's no need to like continue to stuff it, I feel. Entertainment is still fat. Oh my lord. Okay. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wow, this is more money than we need in here. I'm gonna get rid of some of this. So let's go ahead and get rid of, oh, I think it's all that. Let's make this 300. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to exchange those for the 50. We have another 50. Perfect. We'll exchange those for the other 50. So now we're at 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. And we'll go ahead and exchange those two. Okay. And then this will go back in here. We're just not the type of people to spend that much. Even going out somewhere, like $300. Like, we would never spend all of this in one place. And I was saving up for the trip that we just made, but my husband paid for it all, so we didn't need to worry about taking anything out of there. Housing and groceries is fully funded too. Oh no, we've got a whole bunch of extra money I gotta take back to the bank. Oh, is there any condensing? Was there any other condensing we should do? I forgot about that. Let me look real quick here. I don't know how much that was, but we definitely don't need to condense that. Pets, we spend all the time. We don't need to condense that. Health and beauty, we spend. We don't need to condense. Oh, I don't really want to condense gifts. Oh, no. I guess we don't have anything to condense. Okay. I mean, that's not like a bad thing. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we need, was that right? Should only be 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I must have used 100 for something. Okay, so this is our 1 month ahead fund. I don't want to touch that, so we'll put that back away. So we have half. Here's 400. This is 500. $20, $40, $60, $70, $80, $90, $600, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $700, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that should be the 800 we need for rent. Just going to make sure. Hopefully they don't mind all of our getting their money like this. They never asked us that, or told us that they preferred a certain way. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70. Oh, it's fine. 50, 70, 80. What am I doing? 50, 70, 90, 5, 10. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, yes, 95, 800. Perfect. So I will give that to them for rent. Actually, I might do that today because they are going out of town before the 1st. So this is all the extra that we have. So we're going to count this up. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Sorry, let me do that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5, 10, 20, 20, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Four, 5. Okay. Look at that, even, or like a round number. Okay, so we've got 150, 70, 85, $185, which is a lot, way more than we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some in car maintenance because, like I said, it's low. It needs to be 1,000. So, ooh, and I'm pulling some out today. Oops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's the 1,000. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's another 50. I don't need 50. 45. $45 should be enough for the things I need to buy today for the car. Okay. So the new amount in here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $1,003. Which seems a little silly. But that's fine. Okay, so car maintenance is fully funded again. And we just did a lot of maintenance, so we shouldn't need to do stuff for a little while here. Pets is fully funded. It's over its target amount, so it's fine. Health and beauty is high. It's at 189. I might just take this money back to the bank and pay our bills with it online. I know the one medical bill is like $50. I can't remember what the other one is, but we could just use this money to do that instead of pulling it out of here. I think that makes sense because we don't need more in gifts, we don't need more in entertainment, we don't need more in housing. So we'll just have that money go to that. I think that makes sense. Now it's time to talk about our online accounts and the transfers we did online this week. Oh, and last week. Yeah, okay. So last week was the 19th. And this week was the 26th. Is that right? 26th? Yeah, I think so. So I put into my Roth IRA $250 each of those weeks. Which means it went up to $5,615 and then up again to $5,865. So I only have about $1,000 left for till the end of the year. I'm hoping to do that, maybe even by the end of this month. We shall see. That would be very nice. I do have some side hustle income that'll be coming in this next week. Well, not this week, but the week after, because it's what I'm working this week, so. My husband got $250 last week and this week. So he's up to $4,835. So he needs about double what I need. He needs about $2,000, which is doable. I'm not really worried about that. We're just trying to get it by the end of the year, so we have time. I got a 3% raise back last October, and I put that in here. It is $25 a week. With the new raise and stuff, I'll have to look at how the numbers look. And obviously it's my husband's part of the decision as well as to where we want to allocate things. But as soon as we know it, we'll let you know. This account's almost, next week we'll be up to $1,000 contributed this year, which is perfect because considering it's like $20 a week. That's it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this back to the bank and put it in there. I mean, it's kind of what you have to do when you condense anyway, because unless I want to sit and pay my groceries in $1 bills, I just go to the bank and have them exchanged for larger denominations or have them put back in the account. So I'm gonna do this. I think this is 120 bucks. So we'll go ahead and pay those medical bills so that we don't have to stress about them anymore. Thank you all so much for being here and watching this video. It is so nice to have everything in order again. Oh, it's a relief. Like I said, as soon as I know exactly how much my paycheck is for the next position, like when it hits my account and I actually know how much I have to work with, I will do a new budget, which is so exciting because we haven't done a new budget in like a year. Well, no, we did one when my husband got his job in April, but my income has not changed in like a year, so it's super exciting. I will be salary, so I will get paid the same amount every week too. Oh, which is so nice to not have to worry about fluctuations, so I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I will see you tomorrow for the budget opening, Tuesday for our Transfer Tuesdays, and then next Saturday for the budget closeout. I hope you all have a fantastic start of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.